power, personality, persona.
From a small-town kid to the face of Hulkamania,
And eating your vitamins is definitely the right way to live.
his journey is full of glory, challenges, and surprising secrets. This is the life of Hulk Hogan, the legend behind the mustache.
Grabbing the leg of Hogan. That's Dan Weasel Heyman. Great job by Paul Heyman, but Heyman.
Terry Gene Bollea, better known as Hulk Hogan, was born on August 11, 1953 in Augusta, Georgia, USA. His father, Peter Bollea, was a construction foreman. His mother, Ruth Bollea, taught dance. When Terry was still a child, the family moved to Port Tampa, Florida, where he would spend most of his childhood. As a boy, Terry was fascinated by sports, especially baseball. In fact, he was an excellent pitcher in school and even attracted attention from professional scouts. Many believed he could become a Major League Baseball player one day.
And influential figures in the history of professional wrestling. I think there was this
However, a severe arm injury ended those dreams early. Despite this setback, young Terry remained passionate about athletics and fitness. He started lifting weights and soon developed an impressive physique that caught everyone's attention. During his teenage years, he also discovered a love for music. He even played bass guitar for a local rock band called Ruckus, performing in bars and clubs around Tampa. It was during these gigs that Terry was first spotted by professional wrestlers, who were impressed by his size and strength. That moment would change his life forever. Terry began his wrestling training under the legendary Hiro Matsuda, a man known for his brutal methods. Matsuda wanted to test Terry's determination, so during one of the first training sessions, he intentionally broke Terry's leg. Most people would have quit, but Terry came back stronger after healing, proving his resilience. He made his professional wrestling debut in 1977 under the name The Super Destroyer, before adopting the name Hulk Hogan. The name was inspired by his massive size compared to actor Lou Ferrigno, who played the Incredible Hulk on TV. Hogan's charisma and muscle-bound physique made him an instant attraction. Soon, he joined the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and from there, his path to superstardom began. Hogan's big break came in 1983 when he returned to the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. He became the face of the company during the wrestling boom of the 1980s, starting the phenomenon known as Hulkamania. Fans worldwide adored his signature moves like the Big Boot and Atomic Leg Drop. They also loved his positive slogans like "Train, Say Your Prayers, and Eat Your Vitamins." His first major championship victory came in 1984 when he defeated the Iron Sheik to become WWF champion. This victory kicked off a title reign that lasted 1,474 days, one of the longest in wrestling history. Hogan headlined several WrestleMania events. One standout match was against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. This event attracted over 93,000 fans, setting a record at the time. In the 1990s, Hogan joined World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he became a villain for the first time in his career. As Hollywood Hogan, he formed the legendary NWO faction, changing wrestling forever. This era became known as the Monday Night Wars, and Hogan was a major reason WCW beat WWF in ratings for 83 straight weeks. After years in WCW, Hogan shocked the wrestling world by returning to WWF, now WWE, in 2002. His comeback was nothing short of spectacular. At WrestleMania X18, he faced The Rock in what many call one of the greatest matches in WWE history. Even though Hogan played the villain, the crowd erupted in cheers for him, proving that Hulkamania never truly died. Shortly after, Hogan won the undisputed WWF Championship, cementing his legendary status. He made occasional appearances in WWE. In 2014, he returned as the host of WrestleMania 30. He also took part in various special segments over the years. Each time, fans welcomed him with open arms, showing the world that Hulk Hogan was, and always will be, a wrestling icon. Hogan wasn't just a wrestler, he was a pop culture megastar. He starred in Hollywood movies like Rocky III, No Holds Barred, and Suburban Commando. In the 1990s, he had his own action-adventure TV series, Thunder in Paradise. In 2005, Hogan and his family appeared in the reality TV show Hogan Knows Best, which gave fans a glimpse into his personal life. The show was a hit and ran for 4 seasons. Hogan starred in many commercials, talk shows, and reality competitions that showed his wide appeal beyond wrestling. Hogan's life was not without controversy. Over the years, he faced several legal battles. In the mid-1980s, he was involved in a lawsuit after accidentally injuring TV host Richard Belzer during a live demonstration. Hogan put Belzer in a wrestling hold that caused him to lose consciousness and hit his head, resulting in a settlement. Years later, in 2012, he was involved in one of the most publicized celebrity lawsuits in history. A website called Gawker published a private tape without his permission. Hogan sued for invasion of privacy. He initially won a huge $140 million judgment. After appeals, it settled for about $31 million. This case was so influential that it bankrupted Gawker Media and became a landmark in discussions about privacy rights. Hogan's personal life was filled with drama, love, and heartbreak. He married Linda Claridge in 1983, and together they had 2 children, Brooke and Nick. The family often appeared in the spotlight, especially during the reality TV era. However, Hogan's marriage to Linda ended in a messy divorce in 2009, which reportedly cost him tens of millions of dollars. Later, Hogan married Jennifer McDaniel in 2010, but that marriage also ended in divorce in 2021. In 2022, Hogan found love again with Sky Daly, a yoga instructor. They married in 2023 and remained together until the end of his life. Despite personal struggles, Hogan always spoke proudly about his children. He had a close bond with Brooke, who pursued a music career, and Nick, who had his share of controversies. Hogan once said that being a father was the most important title he ever held, even more than being a champion. Hogan's achievements are legendary. He was a 6-time WWF champion and a 6-time WCW champion, making him one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time. He was the first man to win back-to-back Royal Rumble matches in 1990 and 1991. Hogan headlined 8 of the first 9 WrestleMania events. This record shows how much he supported the wrestling business. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame twice, once in 2005 as an individual, and again in 2020 as part of the NWO faction. He won many pop culture awards outside of wrestling. This includes Kids' Choice Awards and recognition for his impact on entertainment. Hogan's image has been featured in cartoons, video games, and even comic books, proving his impact went far beyond the wrestling ring. Hogan's life was full of triumphs and challenges, but his influence on professional wrestling is unmatched. He wasn't just a superstar, he was an era. Generations of fans grew up with Hulkamania running wild. His name will forever remain a cornerstone of sports entertainment history.